Nice job landing the double jab there, DC.
I mean, you are definitely pressing that, but you love that one.
What's good, everybody? So before we get to the live commentary part of the showcase, I want to break down some Usman fundamentals that you guys should definitely give a shot next time you use Kamaru Usman. So a lot of it's based around his real life strategies, what he likes to do to bait out certain responses. Of course, like using the forward jab, baiting his opponents to throw back, stepping out of range, landing the plantif, throwing planted jabs to bait out responses. It's a big part of his game, and he can gauge where his opponent's hands are. He's gotten a lot more economical with his footwork, so if you're using the LS backstep, it will help you keep yourself just out of range without consuming a lot of energy. With Kamaru, you also want to avoid engaging in turn-based striking. Now, you can use your opponent's tendency to turn-based strike against him, but with Kamaru, because he doesn't have high-level boxing combos, you want to be a lot smarter with it. So engage on your terms. Not every action requires a response from you. Choose to disengage whenever it's possible. You want to win the short exchanges and let it gradually build. It's the best way to make the force of nature perk also work really well with Kamaru Usman, because for somebody like Jan, who has the crazy combos that he works better as a bruiser, pressuring forward. But because of Kamaru's footwork and his idle, it's actually a lot better to work small shots and win each small exchange. As you can see right there, rocking him with a pull counter. Kamaru Usman's perk, the force of nature, works really well when you have an advantage in the health department. So if you can gradually just chip away your opponent, the same way that he kind of did to Gilbert Burns, very similar to what he did to Colby Covington, shutting down that volume. Once your opponent starts to respect your power, it's going to open up the wrestling threat, and if the wrestling threat is presented, it's already subconsciously presented because you chose Kamaru Usman, the shots to the head are going to open up extremely well. Another content creator, former ESFL champion, well, current USFL champion, technically, GOAT1099 has a really impressive Usman, so I would advise you check out his channel and see how he uses Kamaru Usman. He follows pretty similar concepts with Kamaru. And the last time I had showcased Kamaru Usman, we had alternated from UFC 3 and 4, you know, using the cage clinch, since that, we know how that is in this game. And just comparing the two games, this time it's going to be more so fighting economical. We're going to try to just fight to dominate the scorecards, but not putting ourselves in harm's way if it can be prevented. So without further ado, you guys are going to enjoy the showcase. Marathon 17, I appreciate all of you. Let's get the showcase on the road. Alrighty, this weekend, main event, Kamaru Usman versus Leon Edwards 2. It is a rematch of their first bout. So Usman had fought Edwards. This is his first fight after he had won the Ultimate Fighter. And I believe Usman was actually Edwards' fourth fight in the UFC. Now, despite this, Edwards is 5 years younger than Kamaru Usman. And he's been stating that because Usman's getting older, he's having injuries, this is the best time to fight him. Now, at first, some people may see that as a form of cowardice, but he's kind of stating what any observant opponent would speak of their opponent. If they're seeing that they're constantly getting injured after they win their fights, they're hitting the age where their prime might go away. I know it varies for certain people. But speaking of prime and whatnot, we're going against GSP, not the prime GSP. And I'd like to think that if Kamaru Usman fought GSP, he'd probably engage in the fight in southpaw. And the reason why I say that, it's a lot harder to get a double leg, which is something that GSP loves to hit, the double leg, when his opponents are in the same stance as him. Whereas if they're in the opposite stance, he's basically going to have to feed him a single. It'll be easier for him to hip into him, maybe hit the Heisman escape, and open up that left hand. Of course, GSP's prone to getting dropped. He's been dropped before in welterweight, even in his prime. And the blend of his wrestling threat that he added in from working with the Canadian Olympic team. Got you there. It just complimented. He was truly a mixed martial artist. Really, truly a mixed martial artist. But now Kamaru Usman is on the cusp. Denied that. On the cusp of breaking, I believe, Anderson Silva's record. And you know, sometimes when you hear all those statistics, it's almost like it's like an omen for bad luck. Like, oh, he's not going to be able to break the record now. Like, everybody's talking about it. He's this and that. But Kamaru's been proven to be pretty calm, cool, and collected. Now, as we're here in side control, you guys are going to be able to rewind it, so I can say this. Prior to that, a lot of people throw like that flying knee when you catch their kick. And I've been trying to figure out a way, like, damn, how can I punish people for throwing that? Because it seems pretty freaking hard, has a lot of priority. And I figured out that after they throw the knee, as long as I didn't throw anything too crazy before I caught it, they're going to use some stamina to throw that knee. It's natural. Because of that, they're more likely than not. He's going to escape. He's going to escape because I'm talking. That's cool. More likely than not, I'm going to have more than a 1% stamina advantage. That's going to open up the double leg bail. Now, maybe not for strikers. It's not going to be a good option unless you have like somebody who can that has the BJJ and striking with them. Somebody like RDA or Aldo and whatnot. But it's a good threat. Here we go up against the cage. That gives me grapple advantage, buddy. That's one thing that you can do to punish your opponent for going for the jumping knee. So we got this guy down again. Denied that. Dude, it's so smooth to deny shit with Kamaru. Although, oh, for fuck's sake. It's a ground pound system. With Kamaru, I take with when it comes to his footwork, a lot of people try to move with him as if he's whatever. Try to move with him as if he's like Conor or like Masvidal or a lot or like Thompson. They think they can just kind of bounce around. You need to be really economical. What I mean by that, you want to decide where you're going to circle, how to get your back off the cage without lunging or whatnot, just circling, using the camera angle to kind of tell you the way that you're going to go. We're going to stick to southpaw here. And then what I like to do with Kamaru, as well as winning small exchange, I like to intercept a lot. I'll alternate from going forward with the jab cross to planting. And if I can get my opponent to try to reach me with his strikes, I'll look to sit them down with the cross. If I can't sit them down with the cross, let's go. We got the stun. Then I'll follow up with the lead hook. See that? Now we can whip out a stiff jab. Perfect. That couldn't have gone any better. That's another way you can punish that slip hook. If you can bait out the response of the slip hook off of the jab and you time the double leg the right way, you don't keep him down. Time the double leg the right way, you're going to have a short-term stamina advantage. And to bail, all you have to do is press R2 after you shot the shot. Of course, it won't work if they input the sprawl. Alright, that's cool. That's fine by me. Nope, denied that. Another thing with Usman is you really need to have a clean, like this guy's connection is pretty solid, but you really need to have like a clean connection, I feel, because his accuracy isn't the best. It's gotten better, but accuracy is yeah. He's reaching with the strikes. He's stepping right into that punch. We won't shoot. We won't shoot yet. So that's 2 knockdowns. That's alright. We're going to take our time. Getting a nice hit reaction off of that jab. And the reason I like the planted jab too, it's easier to slip when you just throw the planted jab. If your opponent tries to slip straight you. Let's take down. Yes, sir. Versus the forward moving jab, it's a lot harder, just the way the momentum works. Only way you're going to be able to slip is if you chain like a forward slip after you throw the jab. But so far, solid work, solid work. But as I was saying, with Kamaru, you know, some guys like Conor, Volkanovski now, Tori, depending on the type of play style you're using with him, their accuracy gets really affected by delay and whatnot. And I've come to notice that with Kamaru, if there is a delay and you're going against somebody who's accustomed to that delay, so we can get this on triangle. Yeah, if they're accustomed to delay, it's really hard to get off strikes with him. And you really don't want to let a really dynamic striker to tee off. A lot of players are aware of that one way to deny a takedown that works every time against that turn takedown. So you really have to work to get takedowns. Now that, you know, the game's been out for 2 years. People, can we get this? Can we recreate that Ultimate Fighter finish? No, we're not going to do that. As I was saying, yeah, people are more privy to denying certain takedowns. So it's really about mixing up the threats and winning rounds, as opposed to trying to win off of one big moment. And I was having this discussion with Pry not too long ago, because I was discussing, I think I might have said this in my last video, so sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I was talking about how like a lot of players, they tend to need big moments to win fights. So they will run themselves through a brick wall to try to force an event to happen until it happens. So whether it be like forcing pull elbows or forcing slip counters or forcing slip body uppercuts until they get that one critical health event to win. So with Kamaru, trying to force things is not what you want to do. You want to gradually build. You want to gradually build damage. Think about how he fought good with Burns. We're working this GSP right now. You know, constantly intercepting Burns the jab, having a very defensive guard, not taking the brunt of Gilbert's strikes. Although he did get stunned in that first round, he L-stepped, and as you know, with L-steps, your base is compromised when you bring your front foot back just to move to a certain direction that your back foot could have done for you. Ooh, slipped that one. That could have been bad. And he got clocked there, and I'd say that's a point of concern. Ah, good body kick. Nope. I'll say that's a point of concern against Leon Edwards. For if Leon Edwards times Usman when he's out of position bouncing, doing that specific motion, I think it's going to be a very, very bad night for Usman, especially if he gets caught off a left high kick, trying to bounce the angle off. Got him with the uppercut. No forcing the finish, no forcing the finish. You already won the round. Let's switch to orthodox. Look at that. I'm just really, really intrigued to see how this fight's going to go. If Kamaru beats him, whoo, and the UFC, he's stunned. The UFC's already pretty much stated that after Hamzat beats the ever-living crud out of Nate Diaz, unless Hamzat slips on the banana peel or something, that's going to be no. Oh, no. Yeah, saw that backstep though. See, that's why I love to plan the jab. You can backstep after somebody slips a strike. Try that. We'll change up the game. Nope. Let's go. Can we go to stack from here? No. What the fuck am I thinking? My UFC 3 brain kicked in. In UFC 3, you were able to go to stack from the postured up position. Good calf kick. Not gonna be enough to win. That feels so smooth to hit. See, can force another response. Should we shoot? Nah. Whoever's got this fight in the bag. Body. Oh, look at that. 3 rounds. He's gassed. Low then high. Can we get him out of here? Yes, we can. Good fight, good fight. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm really concerned. It's really about Kamaru's approach. Is he going to come out southpaw against Edwards first so he can try to get to his double? I don't think a double would be the first thing you want to go for against Edwards. I know he scored a double, but that was after he hurt Edwards with, I believe it was a left hook in round 2. Edwards made him work for a lot of the takedowns he had to get. I'm pretty sure Edwards got the first round on 2 of the judges' scorecards. He's really well versed and he's gotten a lot better with his grappling. I'd say the clinch is going to be a good point of interest for Kamaru, but he's going to have to really establish wrist control to nullify Edwards, because that elbow that he has, that clinch elbow, it's a fucking problem. For some reason, he gets that shit on everybody. It's filthy, it's damaging, and getting blood in your eye and trying to grapple. That's just going to be a problem. But we got time to head into ranked championships, and I'll be right with y'all. Very rarely do I get to get on at this time. So pretty early, I can tell this is like a UK connection because it's about 145 MS. So this guy's... you see, already halted. Speed of the devil. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely gonna have to be one of those fights. One guy is known for his diverse attack on the feet. The other guy is see that quality shots. We're getting the hit stuns, popping the jab, especially when he's coming in forward. See, Edwards is a motherfucker in the clinch. So if I can just, you gotta be really careful trying to shoot on Leon, because his clinch strikes are really, really damaging. He has clinch striking at a 96. I showcased him yesterday. So we're going to be very, very smart at entries. We're not going to engage too long in nonsense. We're winning the striking battle so far, though. Nothing that he's landing clean. Time for that one body kick. Let's get him down. Yes, sir. Alright, denied that. Oh, he denied that. That's weird. Oof. Y'all know when y'all like using the right stick and you're trying to deny something and you feel that the shit's like holding to the side. Holding to the side that you're doing even though you're waiting fake. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Big grievance, big grievance. Alright, posture up here. It's about 230. It's a lot of clock management. Let's go up. No, what? Ay, ay, ay. Oh, and he denied it? Yeah. Okay, denied that. He's actually gonna stay on top. He's not looking to get up, which is good. Which is good. This actually it flips the script on things, because I think Edwards for sure would definitely, if he gets top position, he's not gonna give it up. It's not like Kamaru's start would be wrestling up if he's on his back. It's not going to be. He's not gonna be throwing up triangles or arm bars. Like, he probably knows how to do that. Oh, for fuck's sake.
So he postures up here and now figures to rain down some
He obviously knows how to throw up submissions and whatnot. Passes my guard as I'm talking. But it's not necessarily a throw. I'd argue that Edwards' jiu-jitsu by itself is better than Kamaru's. We're just gonna. He's not getting any damage off, so this doesn't really mean much. Although I prefer to have him back in full guard. Oh, you're not gonna get this. But Edwards is definitely a type to try and reshoot if Kamaru takes up a bad shot, or if he gets the opportunity to hit anything that he can hit. He'll be here. Ah, we didn't get the angle on it. We'll fake that. Oh, I fucked that up. Sorry. Fake. Nope. Fake. I'm gonna fake it one time. I am not letting you tee off damn shit the body. If there's one thing that you don't want as a Kamaru. Oh yeah, see, I landed the cleaner shots on the feet. I already know just by how that sounded. That got a nasty hit reaction. But Kamaru, because of his idol and everything else, he's really hard. Like, I feel like when body damage happens to Kamaru and the way his stance is, it's really hard to come back from it. You can kind of come back from it when you're rocking with somebody like Edwards or Connor or Nate, but the bot, for some reason, it's a lot more difficult to come off of the body. Pop him there. Good, we got that hook. Good head kick. Good body kick. To the bail. And we got him down. Within 40 seconds into the round. Although it is, I don't know, I do want to keep grappling, but it is feeling kind of iffy right now. But I'm doing a good job on the feet so far, so. The body kick, though, I gotta remember, there's a little tidbit that not a lot of players know about. If you circle away from the rear body kick, and see, I know I fucking denied that, and that's some cheeks. That's some cheeks right there. But anywho, if you circle away from the body kick, you're gonna mitigate the damage a bit. So versus trying to take it when it's planted, unless it's in a really close elbow range, we're gonna try to scooch him over. Then get the armbar fake. Oh, good job, he postured. That's what you're supposed to do. This guy's good. He's probably an all count too. But whenever you see somebody that's throwing out the undeniable fakes, the best thing you can do, but we got a reversal. The best thing that you can do is to transition in the middle of their fakes. Good denial. And for those who don't know, full guard, you don't get any control time. And another thing is that with alright, one posture. Oh, you son of a bitch. Flick it. Oh, for fuck's sake. He got that one fair and square. No, I'm trying to give technical advice, and this guy's actually pretty solid. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. He does not want that rear naked choke. If he gets that shit, we're fucked. Alright.
He continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him.
Nah, I'm see that fucking pause, bro. I know I didn't. No. I'm not letting you get to the point of no return. No. Nope. Alright, we're Gucci. Yikes, that was a scare there. Very much so a scare. Well, I was gonna say before that sequence of events, whatever control time you have and your opponent has, you got to subtract it from the guy that has the most control time. So that's how they have it work here. So if somebody has 3 minutes of control time on their end, but I have 2 minutes and like 15, or mathematically it doesn't make sense. So let's say 2 minutes of control time, and I have 1 minute and 45 seconds of control time. Don't deny that. He really only has 15 seconds of control time, so he doesn't really, it's not going to really mean as much. And I feel like a lot of players, that's a very cheeky thanks, a lot of players kind of, oh, I had more control time than him in this round. And it's like, cool, you did. Ooh, that head kick scored pretty well. That might have been a toss-up round. Yeah. But that's what I was saying. People think that, oh yeah, this guy has, I have this much control time, I should have more. Oh, that's a spear. Thank you, body cross evasive. Jeez, we really had a fucking grapple. Oh no, fuck that. Nope, nope. I'm not dealing with any head assery that might happen against the cage. We'll try to strike a little bit more now. But yeah, a lot of people forget that with the control time, it's whoever has more, you want to just subtract what the guy has. Right, there we go. They open up a little bit more. We got him against the cage. Fucking body kick. That body kick is so good. We're getting the responses that we want though. He's kind of going through. I can tell when somebody's getting to like a little bit of their flow. Ah, he denied it. When they're starting to like throw out all of their slip counters and whatnot. Yes, good overhand from me. Fucking knee avoided the hook. That's right. Yes. Strap against the cage. Nope. That's a takedown right there, but not yet, not yet, not yet. Now he's starting to plant with 4 pieces. I'm having a hard time sidestepping the body teep. I know it's coming, but I should probably just forget about trying to sidestep. Actually, just try to crowd it. So now he's playing on the back foot. See? There it is. He's trying to play and go. It's his body. It's alright. This is how you're supposed to cut somebody off. You see how he's playing? He's playing on the back foot really fucking well. So we're just playing circle game. I'm going to decide when it goes to the outside of his lead leg. Then I'm going to decide when I'm going to go to the rear leg side. I was trying to fucking slip that. Hey! He thought I was going to go for a takedown. That cross landed. That's right.
That is a hard left hand that lands for Leon Edwards, and as usual, DC letting his fighting do the talking tonight.
Aha! There it is. Let's go. That's the round. That's the round. Perfect. Exactly what I needed. See, because he was on the back foot, he felt the need that he had to throw. And we got the fucking takedown. Yeah, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. But because he was on the back foot, he felt the need that he had to throw a lot more. But he was doing this guy was doing a really good job deciding when he was going to plant. And he knew how to run away with an exchange. Fucking hell. It's alright, there's like 10 seconds left. He's not going to get anything off. Nope. Give me that bay. Let's go. Another. That's great. That's great. Kudos to you, dude. Kudos to you. But I'm pretty sure we should have that one. He got a good body kick in that round one, but we landed some good. Yeah, we landed good body shots there too. Good counter hook on our part.
He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
Alrighty. Let's see what animation. That's that's that PTSD animation that he got, the face that he got right there. Yeah, that's all me. That's all me. But tomorrow's the night of the fights. I might do a live fight companion. We'll see. I got some stuff going on, but as always, like, share. Appreciate all your support. I'm Rare 17. I'm out of here.